So what you're all about to see is an old retro that we actually recorded a very, very long time ago. This is honestly very, very, very late in the making here. So just so people are aware of when this was recorded and edited and put on the channel, it was on November 5th, 2021. That's how long ago this damn podcast was supposed to air. It was a long freaking time ago. Obviously, just life in general happened. Stuff just didn't really line up the way it was supposed to. I was really not exactly in the greatest headspace at this point in time doing YouTube. I was just trying to do it because it was the fucking pandemic, and that's kind of what you did. You tried to keep yourself busy so you didn't go completely batshit insane, which, by the way, spoiler alert, it didn't really fucking work. But with that being said, though, we did do the show. And what we did here is we're going to be doing things a little bit different. So we're going to air this video, finally, for WrestleMania week. And we're going to air the Indie Forces thoughts first, even if some of them are slightly outdated. Especially my comments on Russo are very much outdated because, yeah, I still think it was dumb, but I don't really hate him. And I don't fucking think he should die and he'll burn in hell or any of that dumb shit. I've very much mellowed out since that time. But we're going to air it anyway, just because I can't be fucking asked to edit all that shit out. With the exception of, like, one thing I'm trimming out of this fucking thing. And, with that said, we're also going to have Owen give his thoughts, so that way he could also be on the video, because he likes to be on every retro for some fucking reason, even though I told him he doesn't have to. But, fuck if I know. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Quick programming note before we get into this podcast. If you notice, there was nothing on the video tab when you go to strictly videos. It's because we are finally able to live stream everything now. So if you want to know what will be uploaded on this channel and what will be posted on this channel, a couple things. You need to subscribe, turn that post notification bell on. If you are a subscriber, make sure you have the post notification bell turned on, because you will be notified when a podcast has been dropped. Number two, if you go onto the channel just randomly, if you click that little icon, go to the live tab every single time. Refresh the live tab. Everything is going to be going on the live tab since YouTube implemented that new feature on YouTube. So go check the live tab every single time you go on that channel. Do that for every single one of our channels under the FTW banner, with the exception of Mistress Audio's channel, because pretty much every single video that we do is pretty much going live, especially if it's edited in some capacity. So if you want to know where you can find all the content in one place that is going up recently, go on to the live tab to check out all the stuff. I noticed that AEW Spark from a week prior kind of didn't do well in views, because I think people didn't know where to find it and they were expecting it in the video tab. It's actually in the live tab now. So if you were wondering where that AEW Spark is, go to the live tab, you'll see it there. With that being said, I'll update everything when I can, and enjoy the video.
So you can catch it, match it, stash it in the cabinet. Listen to the chorus while let Ivan scratch it. This is real hip hop, we aiming for a classic. And if we can't approach it, screw it, we'll attack it. Catch it, match it, stash it in the cabinet. Listen to the chorus while let Ivan. This is real hip hop, we aiming for a classic. And if we can't approach it, screw it, we'll attack it. What you know about classic music?
It doesn't get any bigger or more exciting than this. Tonight, heroes will be made and careers and lives shaped forever. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Retro Wrestling Review Series featuring the Indie Force. I'm the Wrestling Encyclopedia Casey Gallagher, here with the Lionheart Mike Nikos, the Archangel James Hebert, and the Executioner Michael X. And tonight, we travel back to Sunday night, March 28th, 1999, to take a look at the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 15, taking place live in front of a sold-out Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. But tonight, there will be no love in the air, especially from my colleagues for this video. It's the most anticipated title match in the history of the World Wrestling Federation, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
And I want to kill myself because of the rest of this fucking show. Hi, everyone. Oh, boy. Let me just,
Oh, yeah. Remember when we said things weren't gonna get any better? Well, it's about to get worse.
This part fucking sucked.
Russo, fucking tastic booking this entire show. This was so
like
bad.
I said, it fucking blew. Which, by the way, James, just to go back on the thing, my price range is actually right on point.
Which is what?
The when we go into it, what I actually have set for the math is the actual price range.
We'll just say it.
The 87 per ticket is the actual amount.
That's fucking ridiculous. But all right. So that's
even
the
in 1999, shit, that was expensive.
Actually, if you take our current currency, you go back to 1999, it's fucking way more. But I'm going off of the average amount that it is currently. Back in the day, if you take like inflation into effect, holy fuck, dude, it's like almost $200 to $300. It's like about $308 per ticket.
And so before we even continue with this, Nikos, why don't you just go through the ticket price real quick?
Sure. So in total, there was the attendance of 20,276 people, and ticket sales drew to the gross of $1,437,050. Which, by the way, I'm just getting this off of Wikipedia. Yeah, I know it's not the greatest news source, but hey, it's the one that's there, just showing up first and foremost. And the buy rates was at around 800,000.
Which, Casey, you could continue from there.
With if I remember correctly, an average pay-per-view WrestleMania pricing of $40 to $45, let's just say that works out to a lot of freaking money.
Yeah.
Actually, Casey, it would have been $55 on the dot. Yeah, I'm really good at fucking math.
I was asking the whole time. You couldn't have done it before we went on air. Okay.
Well, when I was attempting to go through the information, my mic decided to cut out. So when I was attempting to tell you what was going on, my mic decided to go, no, you're not.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So it's about $55. $55 for every individual
It's almost like Vince McMahon got a hold of your mic and say, "Who told you you could tell them my money?
Who said that you could speak words? Not this company, you fucking sped."
We're gonna go over the little bit here on my little article from 411mania.com. If every pop-up ad in the fucking world and their mother won't pop up and stop me from reading it, thank you very much. This event took place on March 28th, 1999, from the First Union Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And your hosts for the evening calling the action are Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler, and later on in the main event, Jim Ross.
We open with America the Beautiful as performed by Philly's own Boyz II Men.
Or as we call it, the Coachella group.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. I was so confused, by the way. I was like, out of all the fucking bands they could have picked, and then I'm like, oh, well, okay. City of Brotherly Love makes sense. It doesn't actually talk about this, and I don't know if it talks about this in any of your articles, but familiar promo package words there. I wonder where fucking Casey got them from. I had no idea. Because it's been so long, I forgot what Freddie Blassie said for 15.
Guess what? All answers are correct.
There is only one answer.
James, it's not plagiarism unless you get caught.
Well, I mean, at least people know now. But yeah,
Now,
if you guys...
As if I've ever made that big a secret of it.
That said, after that, then Michael Cole does that weird intro that Casey kind of did, but it was like very monotone, exactly the way Casey did it, because Michael Cole was a monotone son bitch back then.
Still is. What are you talking about?
He is, unless it's a Mae Young Classic and a UK tournament. Then he actually shows off he's gotten a ton better. Anyway, besides that, WWF Hardcore title triple threat: Al Snow versus Hardcore Holly versus Badass Billy Gunn. I'm gonna read my notes, and then you guys will do the same on your articles. So, Mr. I don't even know. Rob McNew. He writes, in the weeks leading up to the show, it was initially scheduled to be Hardcore Holly defending with Road Dogg in Billy Gunn's place. Billy Gunn was slated to participate in a Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship later on. However, Billy won the Hardcore title, and Road Dogg won the IC title. Necessitating this change, this... Fuck sake, Vince Russo. Fuck off. I now don't like this match. And this was like one of the better matches of the fucking night. And I hate it now because I know why it fucking happened. Bet you can't guess who was the firmly entrenched as head writer for this fucking show. Oh no, I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. Starts with R and ends with Uso. Haha.
Hey yo, hey bro. When I say oos, you say oh, you know?
Oh God, kill me.
When I say oos, you say, oh.
Yeah.
No.
I say oos, you say no.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
God, no. Billy Gunn tries to cut a promo before the match, but gets jumped by Snow. Holly kicks away at Gunn in the corner and sends him into the ropes, delivering a right hand. Snow sends Holly down with a right hand and delivers kicks to both men. Holly and Snow head to the floor, and Snow whips Holly with a cable. Gunn comes out to attack Snow, but gets whipped into the ring steps. Holly attacks Snow from behind and rams him into the guardrail. Holly delivers a suplex on the floor to Snow, but kicked by Billy Gunn before he can get caught up. Gunn rams Snow into the ring steps and then goes for a pile driver, and Holly... And then goes for a pile driver on Holly, I think is what he meant to write. Snow makes the save, but gets a kick from Holly for his troubles. Snow goes under the ring for a hockey stick, which prompts a "Let's Go Flyers" chant in the Philly crowd.
Snow blows.
The Flyers play in this building. The Philadelphia Flyers. Eric Lindros must have left his stick behind.
Oh my God. Yeah, Cole did not sound good with that call. You know, the funny thing is, too, he probably could make that call now if he wasn't heavily scripted, which he never is not, unless it's, via Triple H production. But back then, man, he made this sound so awful, and you could tell it was all him. If you put JR and had him say this line, it would have sounded 10 times better. It really would have. That line. The whole fucking, what do you call the fucking group now? I'm already forgetting. The Flyers. After a few shots with the stick, Snow finds a cooler full of drinks under the ring that he uses as a weapon. Gunn gets a hold of the hockey stick and breaks it over the back of Holly. Holly and Gunn end up into the ring, and Gunn delivers a few shots with the broken hockey stick. Snow comes in with a
Broomstick.
Boomstick.
I think he meant to write broom, but it wrote brook. You know what? Can somebody else fucking... I can't even believe this. Like, that's 2 fucking spelling mistakes. Anyway. Someone take over where we're talking about a broomstick on their other article, because I'm not fucking dealing with this. This guy can't even fucking spell correctly. The fuck?
Shows you how much he gives a shit about this event.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's not making our job easier.
Did you see the pay-per-view afterwards where they can't even spell backlash correctly?
Look, you know what? I'm not even going to read the rest of this. Here you go. He covered... Fucking... Billy Gunn hits a Fameasser on a fucking chair, and then Hardcore Holly then fucking tosses Billy Gunn out of the ring and then pins Snow for the Hardcore title. And he regains it. There you go. 7:03. It was a fun opening match, but after reading the fact that Billy Gunn was originally supposed to challenge for the Intercontinental title, and he was originally slated to be in the Intercontinental title picture, and they gave it to fucking Road Dogg instead, because Russo can't figure out what the fuck he wants in the fucking for breakfast in the morning, never mind what he wants for a wrestling segment. I now fucking hate this. So 3 out of 10, and that's being generous. Do we have anything else to really say on this?
I give it a 2 out of 10.
I give it like a 2.5 out of 10, honestly.
Yeah.
Then again, it's been a while since we saw
We
the
actually
match.
saw it, yeah. I just remember what our initial reaction was, which was admittedly pretty positive, and now I hate it because I know who the fuck booked it to be Billy Gunn instead of Road Dogg in this instance.
Oh yeah, now I remember why I gave it such a high score, or barely high score. It's because of Billy Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Because Billy Gunn is great.
The one. He is
He's
the
the
one.
He's the one
above all.
above all. Casey, anything else to add?
I'm just gonna pull the fuck this card, and I'm just not gonna rate any of these matches.
Yeah, until the main event, probably.
You know what?
Right?
I
Yeah.
agree. Because fuck all of these matches. Most
If we
of
had
them
to
are
rate
either
them, they're low. They're fucking low
Second.
as fuck.
they're all curtain jerkers. That's all they are. They're fucking curtain jerkers and time wasters. Which is like, dude, it's your biggest event of the year. You cannot be pulling your average Monday Night Raw on your biggest fucking pay-per-view.
It's like, oh, but
I
we had
feel like-
Austin and The Rock, bro. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but that's not enough for an entire fucking 3-hour show.
The sad part is, it was for them, and it fucking did huge business, but literally off the back of Austin and The Rock alone. That's
There's
it.
nothing else in there that's important.
And I think the next match on the card is pretty emblematic of that.
Go ahead, read your notes, Casey, and then we'll have Reed go read for the next match.
So we see a clip from Sunday Night Heat, which featured a Battle Royal. The final 2 guys left in the Battle Royal would get a tag team title shot.
Mm-hmm.
Do we really need to say anything about how dumb this is?
It boggles my mind that this was even considered as a team. Like, it's a weird dynamic to place Owen Hart, a wrestling prodigy, teamed up with JEFFJE,
Double
Hey,
jobber.
Double R-E, double T.
the guy who held the fucking I can't remember if it was Ring of Honor or TNA belt.
It was the
hostage for 4
TNA.
years.
It was back when NWA was partnered with them.
Like I said, weird dynamic, and plus they were the heels, and I'm like, why?
It
I
made
mean,
no.
Jarrett, I get, but Owen?
By the way, we did forget that Michael Cole flubbed up in the opening match with the calling Austin a new WWF champion.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that wasn't until later in the night. I don't think. I think that was during the Hell in a Cell.
Was it? I thought it was during the hardcore.
Yeah, it was Hell in a Cell.
Oh, it was. You mentioned it during the hardcore match. Is when you mentioned it. Sorry, I'm getting my shit confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Conrad would know better than I do.
So anyway, you can continue. By the way, let's not forget the other makeshift team in this: D'Lo Brown and fucking Test. Because God forbid anybody can fucking get along, and/or if they do get along, they make no sense. It's a fucking team, and that's your fucking tag division. By the way, in 2021, what the fuck in that company has changed? Your tag team champions, RK Bro. How does that make sense? Why is Riddle and Orton the tag team champions?
Because
We got the
Riddle
same
is
fucking
like the
problems
hype
this year.
man, and Orton is like, I really
Great
don't
man.
want to be here.
Whatever. Yeah, great
So isn't that
team.
the first time Orton has ever held a tag team championship belt?
No, believe it or not.
Nope. Rated RKO.
Rated
Oh,
RKO. Rated RKO.
Is that team so
And-
good?
Was he a tag champ in Evolution, or am I thinking of Ric Flair and Batista?
You're thinking of Ric Flair, Batista. He won the Intercontinental Championship
Okay.
during the Evolution days.
Okay, yeah.
As far as
But-
everything, at this point, I don't care. I was just making a point with the fucking tag team scene in WWF. It hasn't changed. 20 years later, and it was just as bad then.
It's
Didn't
bad
get
now.
good, and it didn't get good until a year later, ironically enough. Anyway, continue, Case.
And now we have the tag team championship. Jeff and Owen versus D'Lo Brown and Test. Now, before we get into this, D'Lo Brown, Test on their own, not horrible workers, especially later on in Test's career. He got really good in like 2002 and 3.
Yep.
And D'Lo Brown, I mean, come on. It's fucking D'Lo Brown. The man is amazing in the ring.
Yep.
Unless you pair him in a match with Draws.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Poor guy. He's got... You talk about a guy that got shafted.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, continue.
And to reiterate, I will say this: it was neither of their faults.
Nope.
It was just complete accident.
Yeah. So obviously, D'Lo Brown and Test have some words before the bell. The author of my series of notes, Kevin Pantoja, calls himself a sucker for the Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart team. Smarmy bastard. Gonna book himself in a reign of terror in about 3 years and doesn't even know it yet.
I don't get why anybody could be a fan of this
He
team.
will, though.
I feel, and I'm not saying this to be an asshole, but nobody else will fucking say this if I don't fucking say this. They're only saying that they get a kick out of the Jeff and Owen team because Owen Hart dies not even months later after this, and because Jeff Jarrett was really close with Owen and was heartbroken when he died. That's the only reason why anybody say they give a fuck about this team. That's it. I don't know
not
how
entirely.
else.
Not entirely. You're forgetting one reason.
What was the reason?
Remember who they came to the ring with.
Oh, I'm sorry. And Tits McGee, Deborah. Yeah, that too. Anyway, continue.
Who always kept Stone Cold by his slave name,
Uh-huh.
because his real name is Stone Cold to Basil Austin.
Basil.
Anyway, continue.
No, but the big thing is with that specifically is that because fucking Owen's incredible, and everybody should know it.
He's a prodigy. I've said.
A prodigy who never wanted to fucking wrestle. That's the crazy bit.
Considering what happened to Owen later on, and considering what happened to Brett in WCW, I'd have much rather Vince just stop being a stubborn prick and let Owen go to WCW. Because then at least we would have gotten Owen and Brett in the fucking tag division in WCW, if nothing else. I'd much prefer that, honest to God. I'd much prefer that. Even if Brett would have been fucking wasted ultimately, I'd much prefer that. Honest to God, this is so
because
shit.
we love the Blue Blazer, because it's such a hoo-hee-ha gimmick that everybody loves. It's like, not to give anything to fucking shit to Owen, but it's a gimmick for kids that I'm surprised fucking Vince kept going.
Wasn't
It's
the
a big-
Blue Blazer Owens' idea to begin with?
It was
Blue
Owens'
Blazer
idea,
was
so that way he
Owens'
could
idea to
wrestle.
begin with, yes. It was
But
supposed to be a
fucking-
fucking silly gimmick. It was a comedy gimmick. For, like, indie
Then
comedy
Vince
promotions.
decided to have Owen do the hanging from, rappelling down because Sting did it in WCW.
Don't even get me started. We're going to be here all
And
day. Anyway.
If Stinger does it, then we does it.
Anyway, continue, Case.
Monkey see, monkey gets somebody fucking killed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Brown and Test attack from behind, which is kind of odd from your faces, although I don't necessarily know if I call Test a face at this point.
He's not. He's a part of
He
the
is
corporation. Automatically, he's not, which is why this fucking match makes no sense! Continue.
See, hold on really quick. For the audience, what you just noticed was James just got really angry. Well, that's because, A, Test doesn't get utilized. That's about it. That just doesn't get utilized, like, at all. That's it.
Yeah, he's there
Anyway,
for like what, a hot fucking minute because he's green as goose shit here, and fucking he's the heel, Brown's the face, and then you have the heel team. They're going up against
really
what?
quick. Which really quick is not Test's fault.
It's not. It's not even fucking D'Lo's fault either.
No, this was a corporate decision because they said he's big, he's got the look. It's like he can't do
Because
anything.
Vince Russo sucks. Jesus
Anyway.
Christ. I'm about to have an aneurysm over his stupidity right now.
You think you're gonna have an aneurysm over his stupidity now? Wait till we get to the big swerve later on in the night.
This is why I wanted to get this retro done first. Continue.
The things calm down as Brown and Jarrett have an exchange before the Canadians go at it. Test hits a nice power bomb for 2. Owen counters a pump handle slam and nails the enziguri. Tries the sharpshooter and Brown levels him. Of course, Owen just stood there for it. Comes back with a gut-wrench suplex and they hit a double team clothesline. D'Lo slams both guys while Test is outside. I believe he's arguing with Ivory. Oh no, wait, Deborah's gotten involved, so Ivory's getting in her face. Out come the Pretty Mean Sisters, which I believe are Jacqueline, Terry Runnels, and...
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, right?
There you go. Let's be honest.
Pretty.
It is a fucking. It was a female faction that means absolutely jack shit in
Hey,
1995, 6, 7, and 8.
I'll tell you exactly what this fucking was. And by the way, it was 99, unfortunately.
Oh, well, we're fucking all the way up to the year 2000.
Pretty Mean Sisters. Vince Russo, bro. I can come up with something funny, bro. Because I'm an immature fuck who only have one girlfriend and is the only person who have had sex to still act like a virgin, bro. You know what the fucking Pretty Mean Sister stands for? PMS! I hate him. I hate him. I want to choke him. I want to choke
That's
him.
something I didn't know. Shit.
Yeah, PMS. That's the only reason he did it was PMS. Fucking goddamn gobshite.
Why did people buy this pay-per-view again?
I don't know! Except for
People thought
Austin
this-
and The Rock.
You gotta go based upon the 2 individuals that we're going to be talking about at the end of what impact 2 fucking guys had on the entire industry between 1996 and in the year 2000.
Yes. That's it.
Two
That's the
dudes.
only reason.
If somebody sits there and says Triple H is a third, no, Triple H does not start getting his shit till after both dudes leave. Let's get that fucking correct, first of all.
Yeah, truth. Can we just move on, Case, with the rest of your notes? My apologies. I just needed to get that out there with PMS.
I think you're going to be doing a lot of that too tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So out come the Pretty Mean Sisters. This causes Test and the ref to get distracted. D'Lo sets for his powerbomb. Owen nails him with a missile drop kick, which allows Jarrett to flip over and get the win.
And they get the win, by the way, just to give a time. In and I kid you not, on a WrestleMania, by the way, for the tag team titles of the world. 3 minutes and 58 seconds!
Okay, so
Not even
I
4 minutes.
Not even 4
okay,
minutes.
So I kind of accidentally highballed there. That was my bad. Just going to be upfront with you, Chief. Yeah, totally forgot it's that short.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, completely forgot that shit was that short.
And by the way, just so we can have time for this next gobshite of a segment, Nikos, you're up. You know what's next.
I knew this was coming.
Yep, you're the one. I didn't trust you with this.
Before I do it, let me just take a swig of this.
No, he's got the scumpy.
Dude, at this point, you might as well have gotten a fucking beer. You're gonna need it.
Alright. Before I begin with this. Alright, disclaimer. This is not a match.
No.
Whether you're a fan of wrestling or mixed martial arts,
Or
this
boxing,
is not a match or an exhibition. This is slaughter. An assassination of a person's real life professional wrestling career.
Yep.
Oh, how we got here? Well, again, blame Russo for this because he thought of this stupid ass idea.
Here's
JBL.
I'll give you the rundown. Tough guys were being wrestling tough guys as per usual because they were carny pieces of shit, and the uncarny piece of shit, who was just a virgin piece of shit, came up to them and was like, I hate the fact that JBL acts so fucking tough. I just wanted to see him get his ass kicked. And according to him, that's the reason he started this Brawl for All tournament. And so you had untrained fighters that were professional wrestlers, not fighters, fight for real in this fucking tournament on Monday Night Raw every fucking week until Bart Gunn was the winner. And they originally had this pegged for Dr. Death until Bart Gunn got pissed because it was supposed to be a fucking shoot, not a work. And so he took liberties and said, fuck that. And then he got punished for it, even though they said, do whatever the fuck you want.
Now, here's the thing, and yes, like you said, this was a shoot tournament. The executives were putting all their eggs in one basket, and that one basket was Dr. Death Steve Williams. Even though it was a to be determined, like, shoot fight, anyone won. And Art Gunn in Dark Side of the Ring talked about how he was always bullied as a kid, he was always picked on. As soon as he got the muscle from the gym, he started being, the new tough guy. The only problem is, since Dr. Death Steve Williams, the company's draw to fight Austin for the title. They put their faith in Dr. Death because Jim Ross actually brought in someone that they needed for the second time. Because remember,
which by the way, they didn't. But by the way, here's the problem: they didn't need him. If anything, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I don't care what Jim Ross has said. He's an idiot. Dr. Death was nowhere near his fucking prime. Not nearly enough fucking casuals fucking knew who the hell Dr. Death was. All due respect to Williams, nobody fucking knew who he was. You would have had a better fucking buy rate if you put Dan Severn in the main event, which, by the way, need I remind people, Vince Russo also fucked up. I mean...
Russo knew these people?
Yeah, it's like... you would, but the point is, you would have had a better chance at fucking selling a pay-per-view with Dan Severn and Steve Austin in the main event than you would have fucking Steve Williams and Steve Austin. Especially during that time. That's just the fact.
Not to mention the fact that because that loss from Steve Williams, Jim Cornette, and this is quote by quote verbatim, went up to Russo and said, "Are you happy now? You just costed this company $5 million." Because of...
No, he didn't cost him $5 million. $2 million at best. If that.
Cornette said 5. On
Still cost him money. Cornette inflates the fucking bullshit as per usual. That's what Cornette does. But he ain't lying. Vince Russo cost the company money. Unnecessarily, mind you. It's fucking
A
stupid.
lot of money.
It's
Yeah.
fucking stupid. Whether it's $2 million or $5 million or whatever the fuck the figure is, it's still too much money to lose. Especially during that time when they were still struggling even at the height of the Attitude Era. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid, man. Continue.
So anyway, after all the, making fun of and poking from other wrestlers to Bart Gunn decides to win the finals of the Raw Fall tournament. And then he had, I meant Russo and the other executives, literally had nothing for him. So for months, Bart Gunn was just sent home to do nothing. So finally they said, "Oh, we have a match for you at WrestleMania." And Bart Gunn replies, "Just to let you know, am I in trouble or anything?" And they're like, "Oh no, you're fine. Yeah." So they brought in Butterbean as his WrestleMania opponent.
Yep. You want to just skip to the fucking end and fucking...
I will say this, though. After they brought in Butterbean and Bart Gunn, they brought in the ref, boxer Vinny Ziza. The
Pazienza.
match.
Pazienza.
And they also brought in three
As a
judge,
judge. One of them
One of
being
them-
Gorilla Monsoon.
who later died in 1999. So his
Yeah.
last TV appearance was that pay-per-view in that match. Not to mention the fact that Gorilla Monsoon had the biggest ovation from the crowd, and Butterbean or Bart Gunn
no
had
reaction. Nothing.
Zero.
Not even the other judges had any reaction. Michael Pazienza, whatever his fucking name is, barely got a fucking reaction.
Which is a crying shame, because Mickey is not Mickey Rooney. Or is it Mickey Rooney? Mike?
What, the actor?
No. Whatever the hell the first judge. Not Chuck Webner, but the other guy.
I don't know what question you're fucking asking.
Casey, what question are you fucking asking? You asked a question, but you left out an entire other question to this question, and I have no idea
There's
what the
like a
context
big-
is.
There's like a big fucking plot that I am missing currently that I need filled out.
Weren't all three of the other people that only got like barely any reaction? Weren't they pretty famous in their own right?
What, Mickey Rooney was one of the judges?
Or Mickey something? I don't remember his last name.
Yeah,
You're talking about
okay,
Mickey
we'll
Rourke?
No, it wasn't Mickey Rourke. Some supposed to be like a legendary trainer within the boxing world.
Oh, I don't fucking know, and I don't care. Fuck this. It's a farce anyway. I don't care to remember this, and neither did this fucking guy, because I'm not seeing any fucking thing on my notes.
But I will say this, this fight took a total of 30 seconds. So yeah, if you people thought that the tag team match at WrestleMania was the shortest match, this was
this is
30
quick.
seconds of Butterbean destroying Bart Gunn with 2 punches to the face. One as a like a wake
One
up
was a
call to say,
knockdown,
"All
the
right,
other one flurry was a knockdown, the other one was a knockout, and that's all she wrote. There, done. I mean, what the fuck was this? Fuck the
Well,
brawl for all, man.
This was
terrible fucking. This was a stupid ass idea on paper. It was a stupid ass idea when they did it. It's a stupid ass nowadays, and I hope no company ever decides to recreate this. This was,
agreed.
beyond a shadow of a doubt, the fucking stupidest thing in pro wrestling that has nothing to do with pro wrestling.
Yep.
It has nothing. I understand if somebody's going to sit there and say, well, Muhammad Ali was a big fucking name for WWE back in the day.
Muhammad
Yeah, you
Ali
can
at least
say
put
that,
his fucking working boots on and actually tried to do pro wrestling. Big fucking difference. Casey, you were saying. Sorry, this shit irritates me. This whole
It's aggravating, I know.
Like, you guys think it's bad. This is why the only reason why we're doing this is because we're cross promoting. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be giving a fuck about doing this retro. You want to see my raw reaction? It's just as fucking shit. It's just as fucking angry as I was then, and how aggravated and agitated I was then. Anyway, Casey, continue. Because you were about to say something.
Well, I guess the hammer got hammered.
Yeah, the hammer got hammered.
Oh, and
I forgot that was even his nickname.
If you think that's worse, go away heat to make up for the travesty that was the end of Bart Gunn's career. As soon as the Boxers left the ring, the San Diego Chicken ran to the ring.
Oh, dude, I wanted to, and I don't think it was
shit all over your fucking guy within 2 fucking seconds.
You don't even just shit on your own guy. You shit on fucking Butterbean, and who was the guy? Who was the other guy's name? The ref?
Vinny Pazienta.
Vinny Pazienta. Okay, these are 2 world-class fucking boxers. One of them, one of the greatest fucking brawlers of all time. You disrespect him like this, along with Bart Gunn? Are you fucking kidding me? And then you disrespect us as a fucking consumer by sending this fucking piece of shit chicken out there like he's some next day version of the gobbledygooker. Like, I wanted to strangle Russo seeing this. That's how fucking mad I was when this fucking chicken came out. And I know it wasn't Pete Rose. There's no way it was fucking Pete Rose behind this. It was some other fucking... I bet you it was fucking Russo in the fucking costume at first. It's not like he hasn't done that dumb shit before.
Fucking right on the money on that one, good sir.
Fuck me.
It's almost like it was his attempt to say, alright, let's move on to the next performance. Let's bring out the chicken.
Yeah. Let me guess. You fucking regretted your decision to fucking book this stupid travesty there, Russo, and now you're trying to fucking make up for it by being like, ah, look at me, I'm a fucking chicken. Yeah, you're a fucking chicken, alright. Anyway, continue. Actually,
Why do we want to watch these old bastards just fight each other so bad? It's like watching your 2 fucking really mentally handicapped uncles attempting to go one-on-one for a goddamn reason.
It's the only thing they'll properly contribute.
Yeah, well, when those uncles threw you and your entire family across the room as kids.
Yeah, fucking A.
Yeah, but those were Sundays. That's why we called them Sundays. Sundays.
Alright, I'm gonna just talk about this and get this over with. The Big Show versus Mankind. Winner of this goes on to referee the main event. Should have been Mankind anyway. I don't know why they didn't just do it the normal fucking way. Mankind attacks with a series of shots and a clothesline to start. Mankind hits the ropes and runs into a big boot. Headbutt sends Mankind to the floor and Show follows him out. Mankind gets the better of the exchange on the floor and sends Show into the ring steps. Mankind tries to double arm DDT on the floor, but he gets pushed into the ring steps. Show delivers a headbutt and fires Mankind back into the ring. Show fires away with a pair of chops in the corner, and an elbow sends Mankind crashing to the canvas. He continues the assault, driving Mankind's head into his knee, and delivers a side Russian leg sweep. Mankind ducks the right hand, and Show goes crashing on the floor. Mankind pulls out Mr. Sacco and delivers the mandible claw to Show. A right hand breaks that, but Show walks right back into it. Show then starts to fade, and Mankind hops on his back for added leverage. Show stands up with Mankind on his back and comes crashing down on the fucking mat. This spot was fucking brutal, I will say. That may have been the highlight of this fucking match, because, of course, Mick Foley fucking puts his body on the line as Mick Foley does. Show kicks Mankind in the ribs and pushes him to the floor.
Mick, we love you for all this, but you're a fucking idiot taking all this, especially after everything you've already been through.
Especially on a fucking show involving Vince Russo writing it.
I need to punish myself more. It's the only way to prove how cool I am, Dad.
Mick, why do you hate yourself?
Because
The glutton
nobody
for
else.
punishment.
Because nobody else can hate me more than me.
In fairness, it was the only way. It was in fairness. It was for so long. It was the only way he could truly get over for so long, because nobody else would pay attention to him otherwise. Even though he was like uber talented in every other field and was a fucking genius, like certifiable genius. But you know, fuck that, I guess. Oh, he doesn't look like a big guy. Anyway.
Doesn't look like a big guy. He's 287 pounds.
By that point, not back in the Cactus Jack days in WCW.
Well, no, not in the Cactus Jack days, but damn.
That's why. That's all it comes down to. Show cracks the chair over the back of Foley and grabs another chair and fires it inside. By the way, not a single bell run for a fucking DQ here. I just want to point that out. Show fires Mankind into the ring and sets up 2 chairs, choke slams Mankind through the chairs, and then the DQ is fucking made at 6:51. Vince then comes out after the match and gets in Big Show's face. Show has had enough and goes for a choke slam, but he thinks
it's
better
odd
of
how
it.
clear. It's odd how clear we can hear Vince in this segment.
Exactly, and Vince just go, "I'm Vince McMahon, damn it," and he like does his stupid Vince thing, and then Big Show eventually does finally choke slam him. Not much of a match, and the finish was really dumb.
Dude, he doesn't choke slam Vince. He decks him.
Yeah, he does deck him. I'm sorry. His first WMD of his career. There you go. But it was just here to set up for the main event. Anyway. It was just, the main event was the fucking finish was dumb, but it was just here to set up the main event anyway. And yeah, Mankind won with disqualification for an object, and it was a half a star this guy gave it. I think that's fucking generous, to be honest.
Yeah, Kevin P agrees.
I think that's generous. I would have given it a quarter, maybe a quarter of a star, to be honest. There was no fucking heat for this.
Like, some stuff happened, but
That finish killed it. That finish killed it. It would have been at least 2 stars had it not been for that fucking finish. I'm telling you that. That finish was fucking AIDS. First off, Big Show coming out to do the disqualification is already bad enough, but okay, 1 star, it's a disqualification. Okay, it sets up the main event. Fine. But then, because Russo's a fucking idiot, and you know his hands were all over this shit, the ref doesn't call for the disqualification when he hits Mankind over the back with the fucking steel chair, but then calls for the DQ when he places the objects in the fucking ring and choke slams Mankind through the fucking chair bridge. And then he calls for the fucking DQ. But now when he actually physically uses the weapon. I hate this fucking show. Did I mention I hate this fucking show? Like, holy fuck.
Quick question. Who is the referee of that match again?
I want to say it's Earl Hebner.
It probably was. I feel like it was.
Jimmy.
But it's not. You know what? It's like I don't even blame any of the fucking referees. I blame Russo, because Russo makes everybody look like a fucking idiot, including the referees, including the commentators, including the fucking wrestlers in the ring.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Like, why is Big Show fucking just giving up when he is a 7-foot-tall giant and getting himself disqualified when he could just beat Mankind easily by himself, or at least do a fucking thing where these two go at the distance and Foley gets the clean win, and then Big Show tries to assault him after the match? Like, why does Russo make this shit so complicated?
Oh, you ain't even seen complicated yet.
Because if it's not
Russo
complicated,
is
brother, it's not fun.
It's so awful, dude.
The more
Russo
complicated it
spending
is, the better my
time in
fucking output.
Oh my god, it's so terrible.
Just stupid ass fucking booking. That's all it is. Nikos, after you.
It's morally the fact that Russo has spent his time literally writing magazines for the company and not really being a key member in the executive room until he decided to interview people from the Midwest and say, "Oh, you know what? You should do? You should tell your Vince McMahon and wrestling group. You should tell them to make the show more like the Jerry Springer show."
Now, let me tell you something, okay? As much as fucking I agree with Cornette and a lot of this cases of Russo ruining wrestling, I mean, this show is fucking full of those fucking instances. He's just as much to blame as well as Bruce Pritchard. Because you know what, motherfuckers? If you actually booked shit that was actually good in 95 and 96, Russo wouldn't have been hired! Why don't you take a look in the mirror for once?
Which, if Russo wasn't hired, means... Well, probably he would still be writing for the fucking magazines. Let's be 100% honest.
I mean, I don't know. It comes down to...
Honestly.
It comes down to, for some reason it worked, but I have a feeling it was because Russo was there, the actual wrestlers got more freedom somehow. And I don't think that does happen. I mean, ultimately, it all comes down to, again, you blame Vince McMahon, ultimately, not just the other fucking guys I mentioned. Because Vince can't fucking realize that, oh, wait, when you actually just give them full creative freedom, instead of having a head writer that will give the wrestlers creative freedom, because they're too dumb to actually come up with a coherent fucking story, then all of a sudden the fucking show's 10 times better. Fucking, again, 21 years later. Actually, 22 years later, and nothing's fucking changed.
Oh, no, hold on. The 22 years later, something did change. Most of the good talent that was there left and decided to fucking do better things with their careers. If they did stick around, most of them are, like, old as fucking dust and honestly don't matter anymore. Which I know sounds really harsh and really mean-spirited, but I can only tell the truth, and that's just what I can do. Whoever is left is God fucking not doing a goddamn thing anymore. And they changed their fucking name from the WWF to the WWE.
Yeah.
And to back up your point on wrestlers that have been in the company since, I'll say, new generation to now, we got guys like
Not very few.
Orton, Cena, Brock, Edge, still there. And
Nikos, Hogan is still showing up to these shows. Hogan.
He shows up to these shows because as soon as Hogan shows up and the rest of the legends show up, for some reason to Vince, oh, that'll get the ratings back up. We gotta bring back the legends of the company so that our ratings don't plummet.
Yeah, how about you build
You get to see a pattern here?
Hey, how about you build your future and give them creative control and don't fucking hire an idiotic writer to do the fucking full creative control.
If I give them control, why?
How about build your talent that doesn't resemble your old wrestlers?
Casey, you're up. Get to the WWF Intercontinental Championship match. He calls it a Fatal 4-Way match. This was not a Fatal 4-Way match on my article. I don't know what you're talking about, guy. This was a Four Corners match.
A four-corner elimination match. 2 men on the apron, 2 legal men. Anybody can tag anybody at any time.
So
why is a Fatal 4-Way match a tag match?
I remember specifically, James, when Casey was explaining to you the rules, you interrupted him saying, Nope, I hate it already. You gave
Yeah! The minute he started explaining that it was... The minute he said, oh yeah, it's a 4 corners and it basically works like a tag match. Yeah, but I said, fuck you, I already hate it. Immediately. I'm like, Who does that? Why would you do such a stupid thing? Oh my god.
Because it's 1999 and
That's Vince Russo. That's why. He's a fucking idiot who ran an adult video store. That's why he fucking comes up with fucking PMS, and why Ryan Shamrock is the only thing he fucking cares about, and is the only thing that actually has character, if you could even call it that, in this whole fucking dumb Four Corners match. It's not even any of the fucking competitors that anybody gives a shit about. It's Ryan Shamrock! Gotta get Ryan Shamrock on the video! Anyway, continue, Casey.
so while James is having his midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis.
I'm in a quarterly life
It's
crisis.
it's a permanent crisis at this point.
Crisis on Infinite James's.
Mm.
Oh, you didn't know?
Yo, better give me the gun! Boom,
I'm
boom,
depressed.
boom, boom. There goes my fucking brains!
And the sad thing is, he actually looks better without the braids.
Brains. I was out. Well, yes, true, but I was actually talking about I wanted to blow my head off with Vince Russo looking. Anyway, sorry, can't speak. Vince Russo made me dumb. Casey, please continue.
And I'm sure being I'm sure being an autistic fuck didn't help.
Vince Russo's killing off the last two fucking brain cells left in my brain left. See, I can't even speak. Continue.
I mean, you
God damn.
So we got Road Dogg coming in as the champion
For some
Versus-
reason.
versus, because remember who's booking this thing,
Mhm.
versus Goldust versus Ken Shamrock versus Hello Ladies.
I
But the
still to this day don't understand how he got hired.
I also remember my initial question wasn't even about the fucking match itself. Was why wasn't Val Venus in DX?
His whole gimmick was around his junk.
I think it's because I really don't want to mentally think about degeneration sex. Because immediately that fucking China video pops into my head, which is upsetting.
Well, that was not Val Venus. That was done by.
I know, but when Val Venus
Little
joins your
bitch.
fucking when Val Venus joins your fucking faction, you will no longer be.
Are you
called
saying that
degenerate.
if Val Venus fucking joined Degeneration X, he would have filmed China and X-Pac fucking? Is that what you're saying?
Dude, he would have been directing that thing all the go from an angle. Go from an angle.
Not that angle. Let me get a little closer.
A different angle. A Kurt angle. I will hide behind the curtain.
He wasn't quite
I will
in
hide-
WWE by that
I
point.
don't want to know about. And now you're bringing bestiality sex into this with Kurt Angle. I don't want to think about that. Let's move on, man. We're getting too deep in.
And I'm horny and I want to bestiality sex.
You know, maybe
I love
Vince.
wrestling.
Maybe Vince and Vince both suck, and are awful writers.
Each other off.
Yes,
Suck.
that too. That too.
So
Casey.
anyway, it's worth mentioning that Road Dogg is the only guy in this match that had no relation to Ryan Shamrock, which again points out how out of place he was. Starts off with a
Wait a minute. Did Billy Gunn have more to do with Ryan Shamrock than fucking Road Dogg?
I do not know off the top of my head, but given his gimmick, he
Probably.
probably would have been a better fit.
So why, again, is he not in this match? Oh, wait. Why am I asking stupid questions when there's a stupid writer writing stupid shows? Continue.
So we start with a Pure 6 brawl in which Shamrock takes down Goldust with a Hurricane Rana. Eventually calms down. Goldust gets some
Wait.
near falls.
Casey, pause. The fact that you had to say Goldust made me immediately go, oh, fuck, that's right, he was in the company at the time. That tells
Yes.
you how memorable Goldust is.
During this time, yeah. Oh, by the way, he's with the Blue Meanie and Ryan Shamrock for some goddamn reason. I don't know why, but continue.
So Goldust gets some near falls as he hits Venus with his trademark stuff. His curtain call gets countered, and he takes a spine buster for a close 2 count. Val nails a nice top rope bulldog, also for 2.
I think they call the topless rope bulldog, just saying.
Anyway. BG James and Shamrock take both guys down and tease the double count out, but doesn't happen. Dog, of course, illegally enters. Jerry Lawler, strangely enough, although I guess it's fitting given one of the the people in the match, mentions Ron Jeremy.
Probably a Vince Russo call.
Anyway, Dog is juking and jabbing on Val and Goldust before dropping the Crazy Legs knee drop on Shamrock. Shortly after, Venus survives the ankle lock and sends Ken outside. Ryan shouts at her brother, which, again, given the head writer, goes nowhere.
By the way, this wasn't even her. This wasn't even Shamrock's brother, or it wasn't even. Shamrock didn't have a sister. I don't think this was his sister. I believe this was his girlfriend at the time.
Might have been, actually. I'm not sure.
So-
her real name's
I think her real name was Alicia.
Alicia
Yes.
Webb. Yes.
Yeah, Alicia Webb.
Yeah, Alicia. I believe they're married now. So like,
Now she's Alicia Shamrock.
what the fuck? Like, why?
Hey, do you think when Shamrock's about to take a punch, he has to sham block?
Well, I mean, considering the fact that Vince Russo wanted to have a goddamn incest angle with Ryan and Ken Shamrock,
Hey.
and was like, nah, I'm a cock block.
Hey, you know what though? At least he wasn't in the locker room with Shamrock, especially when he had to change his sham jock.
Yeah, right.
Afterwards, had to clean it up with a bit of ShamWow.
All right, listen, dude. We have a
I think
very
that's a couple
specific
years
thing.
on.
Listen, we have a very specific wording system. You can use sham, but it has to end with something that has off in it in order for it to be funny.
Whatever.
So Val and Ken brawl outside.
I don't make the rules. I just make
I
the
wish
rules.
Vince Russo got his nuts chopped off with a slap chop. How about that? Continue.
Still
So
been
anyway.
fine.
Anyway, so Val and Ken brawl outside. They get counted out. Goldust and Road Dogg take to competing. Ryan Shamrock she wants to trip up Road Dogg. She accidentally trips up Goldust, and of course that allows Dog to roll them up and retain.
By the way, how do you get Road Dogg and Goldust confused?
Usually with the ink ball.
Like, so what is the gimmick in Vince Russo's head? That she's a blonde, so therefore she's stupid? And stupid blonde does stupid blonde things? Is that his fucking mindset?
Maybe not this time. That was actually not an uncommon thing in tag matches. A manager would go to assist their team and trip up the other guy. They reach out. Unfortunately, they're not paying enough attention, and the guy they're trying to trip up reverses the Irish Whip. They end up tripping up their own guy. It's happened more often than you might think.
Yeah, but usually they'd have their fucking head looking towards the other side to make it look like they had nothing to do with it, and they were just looking and dozing off. In this instance, Shamrock, in this case Ryan Shamrock, was looking directly at the ring. She saw who the fuck she needed to trip up and tripped up the guy in gold instead of the guy in the jorts who was wearing green. I think they were jorts with fucking knee pads, yes. And he tripped up... Anyway, the point is, she tripped up the guy in gold instead of the guy in green. How do you do this?
Maybe they're colorblind, who knows?
Anyway, continue.
It still don't make no sense.
Yeah.
It's upsetting when we look at it in the cards from almost, we'll say, like 20 plus years ago, and we're still trying to fucking figure out why it's booked the way that it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How bad is it that fucking goddamn Halloween Havoc 91 makes more sense than this piece of shit?
Oh my god! At least Halloween Havoc was funny as hell.
Yeah.
This
Well-
is just sad.
Well, I mean, we're at least gonna get a couple of pity laughs out of this next segment. After Ryan Shamrock is dumped, we cut outside and we see Big Show, not even forced,
Wait,
but
hold on.
joking.
Jimmy, wait, no, wait, before you get onto that, wait, did we skip over the winner? Because I swear we didn't even cover the rest of the half of the match.
No,
Do
I
we
mentioned.
really need to discuss the winner?
No, I mentioned it. Dog got
Okay.
the roll up.
He got the roll up at 9:48, by the way.
Yep, 940. Well, 947 on my sheet, but
Whatever, 9:47, 9:48, 9:47 and a half, who cares?
yeah, we'll split the difference. We'll split the difference.
Yeah.
So Ryan Shamrock gets dumped by Goldust, storms away, and then we cut outside with Big Show and a bunch of costume jobbers
Who was dressed
forcing.
up as police, by the way, which they got at a fucking... You could clearly tell they got these costumes at a It's a Party, by the way, if you watch it.
Welcome to parties. Welcome to Party City.
Or Party City, some costume shop. Continue.
So
This ain't no funeral home. This ain't no terror dome. Welcome to Party City, motherfuckers.
I kind of want to shoot that ad now.
Hey, guess what? I'm totally ripping that off. I won't tell you where.
Continue, Case, please.
So we cut outside where Big Show is supposedly getting arrested for assaulting Vince. It ends up he's jaw jacking. He's cracking jokes basically with the jobbers who are forcing him into a tiny 4-door sedan, red sedan, with store-bought blue and red lights.
Which, by the way, store-bought... Here's another thing about this. So store-bought blue and red lights that were flashing not even on the top of the car to make it look like it was a fucking police car. Okay? In the distance, away from the police car, not even in the fucking dashboard of the police car, away from the goddamn car. They didn't even make an attempt to make it look like a goddamn police car.
Or not even mention the fact that they didn't even cuff Big Show.
They didn't even cuff Big Show. So they just, like, he had to pretend that he had his arms behind his back and that they fucking
Oh my
cuffed
god.
him.
What if they use a little plastic handcuffs and they're just like, oh, fuck, this is gonna work. His arms are too big. That would have been fucking hilarious. I would have totally kept watching.
This show is so fucking AIDS, man.
Oh, don't worry, James. It gets worse.
Oh, I know.
I
Oh,
love it.
God.
Did I ever mention
Honestly, I think that was
that
the
job for the
funniest
internet?
moment in that whole pay-per-view was that the fake police officer sketch.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. There was a sketch, right? That was so fucking bad, bro. Anyway, Kane versus Triple H. You're up, Nikos. Oh god. This is actually a breath of fresh air. This is actually originally a breath of fucking fresh air until later on in the fucking night.
So I think at around this part, that's when I had to leave the Discord. I
Well,
had to
now
go
you
pick
get
up
to
my mom from
educate.
work.
Now you get to educate yourself on what happened.
Yeah. So, going to this match, Hunter was the face. China left Hunter to join the corporation when she developed a friendship with Kane. I don't know if that's what you want to refer to it. How you can
Stockholm
tell...
syndrome.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome. How you can tell that this is a match destined for The Undertaker,
Family.
or anyone related to The Undertaker. Referee was Teddy Long. So
Wherever Teddy goes, the Undertaker is not
And
far
or Kane,
behind.
and or Sid Vicious follow.
Do you think he had his own version of the "Oh yes," but he's just like, "Oh yeah, Undertaker."
Oh God, I don't want to think of that.
Oh yeah, take it under.
Oh please, no. Continue.
yeah, like how in every opening match of a WCW, Kane grabbed Hunter by the throat at the start and crushed him at the top of the padded guardrail. Then Hunter landed in the laps of the Mean Street Posse in their wonderful sweater vests. Kane rammed Hunter back first into the ring post twice. In the ring, Kane whipped Hunter into the turnbuckle while the crowd cheered for Hunter to come back in. Now, keep in mind, Hunter was slimmer. This was the point where he was still known as Hunter and not The Game. So, at first, I don't know why, it just made him feel like, he's more agile at this point, which, yeah, kind of makes sense.
He was.
Oh, yeah, but then afterwards, when he became The Game, he put on a massive amount of weight. But
Yeah,
that's probably just
fucking
a...
realized-
that's probably just a-
Roids.
He realized that steroids are great.
Yes, it's called the roids, Nikos.
That's what happens when you join the corporation, I guess.
Go ahead, continue.
Kane hits a throat punch followed by a leg drop. Then he hits him with a clothesline. Tosses Hunter to the floor again. Yeah, a lot of throwing around in this match. Like, this really didn't feel like a pure wrestling match. It just kind of felt like the big guy just tossing over the little guy around. So,
Yeah, and ironically
again and
enough,
again, he
other
would
than the
toss
main
Hunter on
event,
the
best
floor
match
while
of the
throwing
night.
out of the matches. Kane ran the ropes and jumped over the top to knock Hunter down with a crossbody. If
So
you think a
fucking
330, if you think a 330 pounder would go off the top, would generate a reaction, but honestly, the crowd didn't care
Nope.
too much about that.
Because it was kind of ugly.
Oh yeah, the execution was sloppy. Let's be real here. Like, it's the thought that counts, honestly, but hey, he attempted, whatever. Hunter countered a top rope attack by yanking Kane down with an arm drag. Knee smash by Hunter, and then running knee attack to the face, knocked Kane down. At this point, that's when China made her way out. And Hunter was distracted because of the fact that China came down. Hunter also went for a pedigree, but Kane counters it, and both guys were done while China had to put up the steel steps in the ring.
Can we also
things
just
are starting to...
Nikos, can we also just note, China makes this appearance. She had a fireball shot at her a few weeks ago.
Yep. Yeah. No scars or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
keep in mind,
fucking
I
burn
didn't-
marks. Nothing. Fucking Kane literally pointed his fingers like a gun, shot flames out of his fingers, and nothing. Not a fucking scratch on the woman.
Huh, that sounds very familiar. Care to comment, Randy Orton? No? Okay.
Oh
Nice
my
day.
God, this goddamn company has not fucking changed in 22 years. Ah! Oh my
It has
God!
not indeed. No, it hasn't
Holy
indeed.
fuck!
Randy fucking Orton.
You got fucking Orton fucking set the Fiend on fire. Fiend comes back. Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Same hoopla bullshit. Fire and fire. Whatever. Continue, please.
Anyway, Hunter countered the steps again with the big boot to the gut. Kane charged, and Hunter gave him the drop to hold onto the steps that were in the ring. And for some reason, that did not count as disqualification.
Not just anything
This
ever
point,
do.
here's-
Might as well,
then
might as
to-
well just made every match no DQ.
It feels like it, honestly.
I wouldn't have cared
Every
as
match
much.
has been no DQ. Now, Teddy Long kicks the steps out of the ring. They brawl on the floor again, where Kane hit a backdrop on the floor. In the ring, Kane gave Hunter a chokeslam. And China got on the apron with a steel chair. She told Kane that she wanted to hit Hunter with it. Also, I will say this, rewatching the match, I kind of marked out of it because I kept seeing the Greek flag in the audience. Yeah, Greek power. Yeah. Sorry, I had to say that. Afterwards, Teddy Long, honestly, great guy. I will not give Teddy Long shit, but man, as a ref, yeah, things.
He was not that great. No.
Yeah.
Not that great.
And I've actually met Teddy. Hell of a guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
There's
sure
a reason
is.
he was a better manager and general manager than he was a ref.
Yeah.
Yeah. Afterwards, like I said, Teddy, he apparently didn't see anything that happened in the ring happen. He just kind of looked the other way, trying to went to the ring and hit Kane in the back with the chair. So eventually, this is the moment where Teddy decided to turn around, ring the bell for the DQ at 11 minutes and 33 seconds. Now, post-match, Kane was sad, so Hunter just hit him in the back with a chair, followed by a stiff chair shot to the head. Hunter followed up with a pedigree on the chair. Kind of jumped into Hunter's arms as Cole was selling the idea that she was back in DX, which, he wasn't. It wasn't exactly the Macho Elizabeth reunion since WrestleMania 7, but the crowd did pop huge for it.
Yeah.
And Kane just walked away alone.
And boy, oh fucking boy.
If you are a fan
was
of
it not
adding
like
fun-
Russo? Was it not like Macho
Really
Elizabeth?
quick, if you are a fan of adding stupid, dumb bullshit to your wrestling backgrounds, to make that so much better, play the lonely fucking man from the Incredible Hulk TV show when Kane walks away. His movement with it is absolutely perfect.
Just.
Yeah. All in all, this match is the equivalent of something you see in TNA, just ref bumps galore. Is what
Oh,
to call it.
Okay, I'm pulling the fuck this match card for the next one.
Oh, I'm with you here.
Yeah.
In fact, I should have pulled this earlier with the Brawl for All match.
Nope.
Here,
Now you know. Now you know why I saved it.
I'm only gonna read the beginning and the end of my fucking article because it's worth reading because of how stupid this fucking booking decision is. WWF Women's Championship match: Sable versus Tori. This end with the Sable Bomb to finish things off at 4:25 after a distraction, from Jerry Springer Freak Show Nicole Bass, because of fucking course, distracts Tori. Absolutely god awful match, this guy writes. And the beginning of this fucking thing says, and I quote, Sable, fresh off her Playboy shoot, had recently turned heel with a better than everyone gimmick. Oh yeah, because when a fucking Playboy girl fucking that is super hot in a lot of people's eyes, fucking that tons of people fucking ordered for by the way, decides, I want to be a heel, that doesn't fucking kill their popularity or anything.
Now, Mike, I think
Fucking
this is the part where you
garbage.
said. Yeah. And Mike, I think this is the part where you said that was a blatant miss-up, where the most sold copies of Playboy actually was the one that had Marge Simpson on the cover.
Yeah, I only know that because I had to do a high school project on it. Please don't ask why my teacher had me look that up. It's funny as hell, and I will always remember it.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Let me guess. Was it Hendo?
I will not confirm nor deny.
I know if you're watching this, we love you.
I love you, Hendo.
I will not confirm nor deny. I will just sit here very blankly staring at the ceiling. Take from that what you will. I was never here to begin with.
Kevin Kelly, by the way, Kevin Kelly talks with the newly reunited DX. Oh, how wrong he would be. I'm just going to get right to it since we skipped the last match pretty much. WWF European Championship match. Shane McMahon with Test, his second appearance of the night, versus
Test.
X-Pac,
Test.
little
This is a
bitch.
test.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
He's coming out here looking like a little bitch.
Now,
I would
Now, I
love
think-
for people to never understand that joke.
I think we can all agree here, strictly in terms of what they did within the ring, in terms of in-ring ability. This is easily match of the night.
Yes, which is
Oh, yeah.
fucking ironic that it's Shane McMahon having a match of the night. The fuck?
Of all
Is it really?
matches
Is it really
on-
irony? Is it
Of all
really?
matches
No.
on this pay-per-view, this and I think the main event were the only two great matches of this card.
Out of all of the McMahon family, fucking Shane McMahon's the only one that actually gave a shit.
And he's not even a wrestler.
Yeah, ain't that the fucking truth? Patterson and Briscoe
And
jump
that's why we
X-Pac.
love him.
Patterson and Briscoe jump X-Pac in the aisle, but it backfires on X-Pac. Moves to Patterson and decks Briscoe. X-Pac chases Shane around the ring and back into the ring, finally countering with a spinning heel kick. X-Pac sets up for a Bronco Buster, but Tess pulls Shane out of the ring. Shane goes to take a walk, but X-Pac jumps him from behind and throws him back into the ring. Tess attacks on the floor and crotches X-Pac on the post as Shane distracts the ref. Back inside, and Shane delivers a double axe handle and a series of knees on the corner. Shane delivers a body slam and sets up for his for his version of the corporate elbow, which is what the Rock People's Elbow was called back then, which completely misses. Tess distracts the referee, allowing Shane to hit a low blow. Shane gets Tess' belt and whips X-Pac with it. Shane charges at him, but gets backdropped to the floor. X-Pac flies over the top rope and splashes Shane, but then the Mean Street Posse pull him off. X-Pac fights them off and fires Shane back inside, but he gets a clothesline from Test on the floor. Back inside, Shane goes to the second rope and delivers an elbow. Shane goes to the top rope, but X-Pac meets him with a drop kick, crotching him on the top rope. X-Pac delivers a superplex, but Test pulls him to the floor, breaking up the count. Test charges at X-Pac, but he moves, and Test runs into the steps. Once back in the ring, X-Pac delivers a series of straps to Shane after a spin kick into the corner. He delivers the Bronco Buster, a.k.a. the humping dog. He really is a little
the
bitch.
asshole ripper.
He really is a little bitch. She's humping him like a rabid dog. Tess sneaks in with the ref's back turned, delivers a shot with a belt. Shane crawls over and covers, but only gets a 2 count. Shane chokes out X-Pac in the corner with the boot.
Where's
and goes
DX?
for the-
Where's DX to even the odds? They were literally just discussing camaraderie.
and goes for the Bronco Buster of his own. But X-Pac moves out of the way. Tess comes in again, but gets a spinning heel kick and gets the Bronco Buster. Triple H finally comes out, and Chino distracts the ref. X-Pac hits the X Factor on Shane and looks to finish, but there's no ref. H slides in and delivers a pedigree to X-Pac for a double Vince Russo swerve to complete his heel turn. Triple H puts Shane on the top of X-Pac. The ref turns around to deliver the 3 count, allowing Shane to retain in 8 minutes and 40 seconds, by the way. Not nearly long enough. And a shit finish on top of that. After the match, Triple H, Chyna, and Test beat down DX, but Kane makes the save. Another entertaining match, but was nothing more than a setup for the post-match angle. This seemed like a very Russo-rific swerve at the time, but in reality served as a catalyst for Triple H's rebirth as the Game. So I say it worked quite well. Here's where I fucking disagree. All you would have had to fucking do was have Chyna betray Kane and Triple H have somebody from the goddamn corporation attack Kane with China.
China.
And then have DX come out and be like, hey, what the fuck you doing? And then they attack DX. Instead of doing it in one segment, oh God, we have to do it in two. And make everyone fucking confused. Give everybody false hope because they actually, did I mention, was one of the most popular acts at the fucking time was DX. It was actually making them fucking money. Oh yeah, don't forget about that. So we're gonna break up the fucking group that's actually making the money, so that way we can bring up the group that's all about the money, and put Triple H in that in a really fucking convoluted way, which gave people false hope. Great job, Vince. Fucking cunt.
And it doesn't matter which one you blame because they're both equally fucking a part of how stupid all this shit is.
Agreed.
This was not that great. It would have been, you know, the sad part is, this would have been like a 3.5 star, and this brought it down to like 2.25. I hated this fucking finish. I really hated this finish. Like,
We
and
agree
it's
with you there.
such a shame, because what are you doing over there?
Yeah, fix my earbud.
Okay. This is bullshit, man, because, like, Shane put in the fucking work. Like, he worked like a person who didn't actually know how to wrestle too well, but he actually did, which is fucking scary. But he, like, acted like the spoiled brat's son, and he had, like, the fucking interference. And the match was worked really well, where it looked like X-Pac had a chance. And then they did this.
It's amazing the miracles Dr. Tom Pritchard can work.
Yeah, and then they fucked it up. And then they fucked it up at the finish. So, yeah, it worked, did it? You could have done it in such a simpler way. It's so ridiculous. Like, one segment is all that fucking swerve needed, not fucking two.
Nope. Needs as many as we can get.
Fucking
The drama,
bullshit.
James.
By the way, this guy gave it, fucking 2.25 stars. I, again, think this would have gotten 3.5 if it wasn't for that dumb finish. Recap of the events leading to the Boss Man and Taker inside the cell. Casey, you're up.
Nope, I'm putting my fucking audible in. This match is too fucking uncomfortable to talk about. It isn't even a match. There is no match here.
Yeah.
This is just watching The Undertaker hang Big Boss Man. That's all it fucking is. It was distasteful when they did it back then. It's distasteful now. It is the stupidest fucking angle in wrestling history. It may be a stellar shot to those that really do give a shit, but it really means jack fucking shit in the long term.
Not even back then. Like, it didn't fucking do a bit of difference for business. There was no metric to even indicate that this was necessary. Why would you do a hanging on pay-per-view like this? I mean, this is really, if you really, like, even for Attitude Era standards, this was fucking poor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you ever do this?
So
and by the way, hold on.
Yeah.
Because I do have to read at least the first sentence of mine. This was during the Ministry Corporation feud, which was basically heel versus heel, although really McMahon was booked as the sympathetic figure. Boy, how wrong did that turn out to be. Thanks, Russo, for ruining that one. And Vince for ruining that one. And did we mention that the next fucking pay-per-view, it was Shamrock versus Taker, which was the better match. Why wasn't this the match? Why did he have to fuck around? No, seriously.
Ken Shamrock already had his match earlier.
Yeah, why? So we could fuck around with Ryan Shamrock, Goldust, and a Goof Troop?
Yeah.
Seriously? Do we?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I will say this. Aside from the Gonzalez match, this was Undertaker's worst win.
Yeah. By the way, the match
He
sucked.
could have just said, you know what, I really don't want to do this match.
This match sucked. By the way, from bell to bell, it sucked.
It's one thing to fucking win the match. It's another thing to commit murder live on television and try to explain it the fuck away.
Or even fake a murder. Oh, by the way, didn't even matter because in typical Vince Russo fashion, Big Boss Man was back 2 weeks later.
I'm pretty sure it was the next night.
But it was the next night.
Wasn't the next night? I'm sorry, I gave it too much credit. Oh yeah, so he was back the next night. Oh, he wasn't dead. He was fine. Okay.
So fuck it. Let's go to the next match.
Yeah, you know what? Next match.
So they killed the guy. He was back the next night. Oh, by the way, Edge also got fucking stuck when they were trying to bring him back up from the rafters. I'm glad he didn't fucking die from a malfunction, by the way.
Yeah, right. Well, we've been through hell tonight, but we have finally reached the light at the end of the tunnel. It is the main event, round 1. Stone Cold and The Rock for the richest prize in the entertainment industry.
I will tell you this right now before we even get to the match, okay? I had fond memories of this match. I really still do have fond memories from this match. When you watch the pay-per-view, you don't. You literally just go with, fucking finally, this pay-per-view is gonna fucking end. I can't fucking wait to do anything else but watch and or review this fucking shit show.
As a solo, this is just me.
As a solo, it's fantastic. With the rest of this pay-per-view,
the pay-per-view completely kills whatever fucking point you were attempting to make.
Because the rest of the card sucks.
I'll be honest, the Taker thing left such a fucking sour taste in my mouth that when we were watching this, I really couldn't enjoy Austin versus Rock fully.
Yeah, you literally have to watch this by itself in order to enjoy it. You really do.
This is a WrestleMania main event match that does not require the rest of the card at all to be good.
Because the rest of the card is awful.
And you really should watch this whole fucking thing just so you can understand. Skip the main event. Skip the main event. Watch that another night by itself. Watch the whole fucking pay-per-view up to the main event.
Yep, it's
and you'll see exactly where we're coming from because you're going to get to the main event and you're going to go, I really can't fucking do this.
I literally
100%.
After that Vince Russo hanging segment, I literally screamed on the watch along at the top of my lungs. I'm not gonna do it here, but I literally screamed, "You're a fuck and I hate you." And by the way, those feelings still ring true. Those have not died down. This guy's a fucking moronic idiot. And the fact that he ever got into the fucking wrestling industry is because you had other idiots producing his shit for him. Vince McMahon, Bruce Pritchard, and Jim Cornette. I don't care if Cornette doesn't want to take responsibility. Had you had written better shit than Vince fucking Russo, and you actually had shit that drew, this wouldn't have fucking happened. So please, spare me the fucking excuses, cunts.
Not to mention the fact that this was a product that was mainly showed towards kids.
Yeah. Well, no.
Imagine
not really. It was TV 14. It was TV 14. But still,
some kids had to watch this.
Some kids, not just some kids. How about even adults, young teens? It's still you're producing to 14-year-olds. It's TV 14. Like, you're still producing the teenagers who are probably going through suicidal thoughts as we speak, and then they see it hanging on TV.
Hey, I got a great idea. What would that be, Vince? I don't know, Vince. What do you think? Well, suicide is at its record high back in 1999. Is that because the economy is about to collapse? You bet your fucking sweet bippy it is. Okay, Vince, what should we do? Want to hang the big boss man?
Yeah, fuck it.
You're goddamn awesome.
And then Jim Cornette's burying his.
My shirts, he folded the sleeves in.
And then Jim Cornette and Bruce Pritchard are probably burying their fucking heads in their hands. And hey, let me ask you something, fuckers. Where were you? Where were you in 95? Where were you in 96? Where were you in 97, huh? Because if you fucking... Again, I will say it. I don't care how many times I have to say it. Write better shit, Vince Russo doesn't get hired. Do better shit, Vince Russo doesn't get hired. Jim, your shit is not any fucking better. Might be by a little bit. At least it has better taste, but it's not better.
I wouldn't.
It's not good. It's not fucking good.
Listen, we're talking about two gentlemen that in a short period of time, and I'm saying a short period of time, we're going to talk from like 90 something forward to like 97.
Yep.
We're belittling women at every chance that they got for heel heat, which I think is fucking pathetic 98% of the time. And on top of it, decided to make racist caricatures of every single fucking race that
Hey, I'm not saying... Hey, listen, I'm not saying Cornette's the greatest human being. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just pointing out that his ideas for wrestling, most of them were more tasteful than Russo's. And at least some of the... Yes, I know, Mike, for fuck's sake, I know. I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about most of all of Jim Cornette's stories at least had way more taste than this hanging angle. Even you could even argue the fucking Gangsters was a lot more tasteful than a fucking hanging.
Hey, how about we...
At least shit made sense. At least shit made sense.
At least we can say this. These motherfuckers hate each other so much, but they were willing to work in the same wrestling company together.
Yeah, and notice the quality of every wrestling company they ever worked for together fucking went down the tubes. Every single one of them. Smoky Mountain, WWF, TNA, fucking WCW, all the dead in the water. I mean, the product itself was in the highest it's ever been in WWF, but that's because you had guys like The Rock and Austin that literally carried the fucking company.
The Rock,
carried
Austin, and Foley.
No, you can't even count...
those three.
No, you can't even count Foley because Foley doesn't become a big name till he wins the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, that was this year, Mike. That was
that
was this year. It is this year. He won it in 1999.
That was 2 months and change before this event.
And in fact, that was the turning point in the Monday Night War. It was because Mick Foley won the goddamn title. So, because of these three...
James, I know history, just not the exact fucking dates of everything.
The point being, had it not been for those three guys, Russo and Vince and Cornette all would have killed this company too. This would have been dead in the water.
Agreed.
So I think we can fucking agree on that. And now, Casey, please end this with this
actually
only good match on the show.
Before we ended, there is
I gotta go to bed.
There is one segment that, Casey, we forgot to talk about. The in-ring segment between Vince McMahon and Shawn I Found Jesus in a Coke Bowl Michaels.
Fuck that.
No, that's not the segment we forgot. The segment we forgot is Kevin Kelly backstage trying to get some answers on the special ref situation.
And nobody gives a shit.
From off screen comes Vince.
Vince tries to make himself the referee. Vince tries to make himself the referee. He goes to the fucking ring to be ready for the special guest referee job. Shawn Michaels comes out. Shawn Michaels looks like he's high off his tits on some coke or smack or something in between. Vince McMahon looks at him up and down, looks like he's giving him the fuck me eyes, and then he's basically telling him to hit the bricks in kayfabe while they're both going to hit the bricks together to fuck each other after the show or during the main event because God... Or they're going back so that Shawn Michaels could give him a little and be done with that, and then they're going to let the fucking guys have the main event. And I believe fucking Mike Chioda was the ref for this fucking thing. I don't know.
At first, he was, yes.
Point being, it was Mike Chioda replacing Vince. Vince apparently wrote a rule book that overrules his rule. It's fucking stupid. It's Vince Russo booking. Who gives a shit? Finally, get to the fucking match, please. I'm literally about to fucking bang my head against the wall 15 million times because I hate Vince Russo. And the sooner we get this show done, the better off my sanity will be.
Have fun. Hopefully you come up with a good escape plan too, Leo.
Well,
I'm glad somebody got that reference.
Should I hang myself like the big boss, man?
Don't forget the harness.
That's true. At least he had a harness.
Yeah, right.
I forgot this shit's fake. It's fake. What does it matter to Vince Russo?
Can we just get to the fucking main event already? Jesus Christ, some of us have to be up in literally, I don't know, 6 hours.
Alright,
Jesus Christ.
So in the midst of some personal problems, divorce, Steve Austin forgot his vest and wears one of his shirts to the ring. Rock gets in the way of Austin's four-corner salute, so off we go. They fight through the crowd.
Not to mention the fact, I'm sorry to cut you off, Casey. This is the moment where they finally brought in Jim Ross to call for this match.
Yep.
Of the entire pay-per-view, they bring him in at the end.
You could tell the whole Shawn Michaels and JR coming out segment was just so they could buy time to make the pay-per-view air. Anyway, continue.
The Rock uses an Attitude Era special. Chokes Austin with cables before they go up to the entrance. Austin takes a backdrop. His leg lands right across the steel light structure.
That was brutal.
His knee brace makes it look extra bad.
Yeah, you could hear it too.
As they move back towards the ring, Austin gets suplexed onto the concrete. They go by the announce table, and Rock stops to take a drink of water in classic corporate Rock fashion. I was about to say he also talks trash to the Spanish announcers, but that's the next pay-per-view. Austin tries an elbow through the Spanish table, but it doesn't break, so he does it again to make sure it breaks.
Double brutal.
Yep.
That looked like it fucking hurt both times.
He also spits water in Rock's face in a pretty cool moment. This has been anything but a wrestling match. No duh, it's no DQ.
It's two guys that hate each other too, so it actually works here.
Yep.
But when you have every other match in a fucking farce, man, does this look bad.
In the ring, Rock hits a rock bottom from out of nowhere for 2. Ref Mike Chioda is taken out by an errant Austin chair shot. Rock pulls Mike Chioda into harm's way. Out comes Tim White, and he counts 2 after a Rock chair shot.
And then he gets ref bumped.
That comes in a bit.
I know.
Rock moves to chin locks to slow the pace, and it's a good thing we didn't see any of these in their next 2 WrestleMania matches. Rock bottom on Tim White comes right before a stunner. Our third ref, Earl Hebner, appears and also gets 2. Vince, the only corporation member allowed at ringside via Shawn Michaels, distracts Austin.
Which makes no fucking sense because you banned him for being the ref, but he could be at fucking ringside.
Why did the company not go out of business again?
Because it was The Rock and Austin in the main event. Anyway, continue.
Because 2 fucking guys, Nico, shaped the entirety of entertainment between 1995 and 2002.
1. Oh yeah, 3. You could even argue 3. Continue.
Yeah, all the way up to 2003.
And that leads to Rock nailing a low blow. Vince takes out the ref, and then here comes Mankind back from the hospital.
Oh, don't forget Shawn Michaels nailing Vince at the end of the show.
I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't
that's
even know.
Steve. I'm pretty sure
That's
that's
house
Steve.
show footage.
House show.
Yeah.
He's gonna just nail him after the end of the pay per view. Like from the
Oh,
ass.
that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in comes Mankind, clutching his ribs. He takes out Vince. Rock bottom hits again, and he calls for the corporate elbow. He misses, tries for another rock bottom. Austin elbows out and hits the stunner. Rock oversells like only he can, and Vince gives a priceless reaction to Austin's win.
That reaction
You can
was
hear
fucking
JR
class.
scream, Austin wins! Austin wins! Austin wins!
That was fucking class. That was absolute class. That fucking reaction, I will say.
To think,
Yeah.
the review I'm reading, Kevin P gives it 3 3/4 stars. To think this was the weakest of the 3 Austin Rock matches at Mania.
It doesn't shock me.
I'm not surprised, honestly, because Jesus Christ, everything is a fucking rest.
Dude, let me explain something,
Austin
okay?
gives the finger. The referee gets hit with the wind. Ref bump. Austin
Yes.
takes a walk outside. He unties his boot and the lace hits the ref's leg. Ref bump. The Rock throws his sunglasses into the audience, bounces off Timmy's fucking forehead and magically hits the ref in the head. Ref bump. The referee accidentally doesn't fucking tie his fly fast enough. Ref bump. The referee decides to go outside and spit. The fucking spit bounces off the floor and magically hits him with the fucking forehead going Mach speed. Ref bump. The referee decides to talk to another referee. They hit each other with disgusting breath. Ref bump. I can't believe it. Jim Ross decides to finally move the other side of his face. The ref turns to stone. Quadruple ref bump for when that ref falls.
Okay, now I remember. This is the ref bump galore match.
Don't forget about the most important ref bump of them all. The eventual thing of fucking Earl Hebner bumping himself to a completely different company because he decided to sell merch out of the back of his own fucking car with his goddamn identical twin brother.
Right,
Like
yep.
a fucking disgusting, dirty fucking mark.
Yep. Oh, by the way, and then after all of that, then Mankind came out.
And he gets a ref bump too. He was ref kind. He destroyed Ref
For the love
Kind.
of Ref Kind! For the love of Ref Kind, Mick just went through our table. Again.
He gave everybody in the crowd fucking referee t-shirts. And Mr. Socko'd everyone in the crowd, including himself. Massive monster Ref Kind.
You know what the sad part is? That would have been way more entertaining than all of this show combined. Look, this match was great in a vacuum by itself, but when you compare it to everything else on this fucking goddamn atrocity of a show, this shit's awful. This shit's fucking. Hold on, Mike. Whatever's going on, your fucking thing is picking up. I don't know what's going on, but we're hearing whatever is in the background.
I am physically just losing my shit because of the fact that people love this fucking pay-per-view and will defend this pay-per-view solely off of the goddamn main event.
No.
Not because of the 8 billion ref bumps, or even the fact that for once in a goddamn blue moon we get a tag match that's longer than 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It's
We
shit.
have to, the whole fucking pay-per-view is fucking binge. And if they did my version, it probably would have saved the show. Because I would have had a ref bump happen every 5 seconds. I would have started dressing fucking people in the crowd as referees. The ticket holders would have been refs.
Dude,
Fucking Timmy at the bus stop would have been a referee, and he gets hit with Austin's musk from down the street.
I'm serious.
Bump.
I'm serious when I say this.
The women and the children too.
Dude, I'm serious when I say this. You could have put a fucking kid who is a wrestling fan that was 5 years old. He could have come up with a better show than Russo did.
I know he would have just said, "Let's just do another ref bump."
Oh yeah, probably.
The fact that people defend that main event match and it's two separate fucking ref bumps and outside interference.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, in a vacuum with the story it was telling, fucking great. It would be fucking great when you know the fucking rest of the story, which if you're a Rock and Austin fan, you do. The problem is, they did a ref bump, and they did interference, and they did disqualification finishes every other fucking match! What fucking story was there in this fucking match other than ref bump, ref bump, ref bump, which happened all throughout the rest of this goddamn show? I'm waiting.
Bump.
I think it's the fact that this was the start for the Attitude Era, and this is like a taste of
It's
what they
not
were
the
expecting to see.
start. It's
No.
Nikos, this is WrestleMania 15. This is 1999. This is the end of the Attitude Era.
No,
Well, the-
right.
We're near the
Yeah.
we're near the middle.
I
We're
can't
2
remember
years deep.
dates either.
Yeah, we're
No,
2
let me
years
tell
deep.
you. No, let me tell you right now. Okay, the end of the Attitude Era is the moment WCW closes its fucking doors, which is 1 year away.
By
Let's
the way,
think about that.
By the way, when Russo left and fucked off from the WWF and went to WCW, I love how automatically the best time period of the fucking Attitude Era from top to bottom was during late 99 into 2001 before they turned Austin heel. Wow, how magical it is that the fucking cards were automatically better!
Ref
That's all I
bump.
gotta fucking say. Take a back bump. Where's your ref bump? Get your ref t-shirts on. We don't want you. See ya.
I really hope one day we do promote the ref bump T-shirt because I will totally write every single fucking thing that could cause a ref bump on the back of it, and it
Yeah.
will be long.
Fucking Russo, bro. Alright, I'm...
Bump
You will
after
have
ref
to use
bump
a-
after ref bump after ref bump.
That was that main event.
Oh,
Three,
fucking...
two-
Oh, Casey,
two and almost a
apparently...
half.
Casey, I think, took a ref bump and we didn't see it because Discord glitched out on him. Did you take a ref bump? Did you
shit.
take a ref bump?
Shit,
Because
chair, hold
Discord
on,
did
Jim.
not... Because... Oh, everybody's taking a ref bump. You know what? Fuck this. I'm taking a ref bump. Let's all take a ref bump. Bye, Nikos. Oh, wait. Where the fuck? Take a ref bump, Mike. Fuck it. Just get off the call. It's done. Bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it. In the description, I'm gonna take a ref bump. Fuck it. Bye.
What you know about classic music? Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Owen the Birdman Finch here, and I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on WrestleMania 15. I'm just going to go over each of the matches and give my 2 cents on them. I wanted to be a part of this retro, and unfortunately, I regret that decision because this show's terrible. But let me just talk about it. I'm going to start with Sunday Night Heat. I'm going to guess because I haven't watched their video, obviously, ahead of time, and they didn't really talk about Sunday Night Heat. But I went ahead and watched it. I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on it. They did a quick storyline on this show with the Big Show, Paul White, where it lasted all show, where he wanted to get his hands on Stone Cold Steve Austin. So he sat like by the entrance where all the superstars come in and all that type of stuff at the arena. And what ended up happening is Mankind instead came in, and they got into a brawl, which allowed Austin to kind of sneak in. I kind of liked how they did that. It kind of made Austin look like a small baby face. There were other things that happened. We had Ivory take on Jacqueline with Terry Reynolds on commentary. This match wasn't very good. It wasn't very long either, but it is what it is. So I gave it like 1 star. Yeah, it wasn't very good. DX did a promo on the show talking about all their matches. The Rock did an interview. They did the Invitational Battle Royal
that you find out now was won by Test and D'Lo Brown. This battle royal wasn't that good. I really didn't care all that much about it. I didn't really like the concept. Well, I shouldn't say that. The concept seemed pretty decent. It was just I didn't really like how the battle royal was rushed. It was very quick battle royal. There's guys that got eliminated that should have lasted a lot longer. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett were doing commentary for the battle royal, and it was revealed that they were going to the tag title match was going to be the second match on the cards, which really didn't make sense because why wouldn't it be first? Because the whole reason they gave it was second was so that way the challengers would be worn down and all that type of stuff. But they did a thing where like why wouldn't you be first? It didn't really make sense to me, but whatever. They showed some clip, but yeah, so Test and D'Lo Brown won. I did like that they were fighting, but like I said, I thought the storyline was interesting, that it was Test and D'Lo that had to be the team, but I would have just preferred on this show that they did Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett defend the tag titles against like a legit tag team, like the Hodies or LOD since they were on this show. What else? So that's like Sunday Night Heat. I thought it was a nice way to build to Mania 15 by doing all the stuff with Big Show, Paul White, but the wrestling and Stone Cold and stuff, but the wrestling itself wasn't very good on the show. Going through the show itself, WrestleMania 15. I don't know why we talk about it, but the Attitude Era is remembered as one of the greatest eras in the history of the industry. It's a toss-up between that for people, the Ruthless Aggression Era, at least in the beginning stages of it, and the 80s, the Golden Era, the Hogan Era, whatever you want to call it. But it seemed like the WrestleManias in the Attitude Era were never that good. So if you just watch WrestleMania during the Attitude Era, you would think it sucks, except maybe like 17, which is kind of coincidence because that was the end of the Attitude Era. So I don't know why that happened, but I'll probably talk about it some more when I review WrestleMania 2000. But it had the national anthem. I don't even remember the band that performed it. They probably said it when they talked about it. It's sort of cool intro video package of Classy Freddie Bradley when he talked about time and how everybody wants to redeem themselves and all that type of stuff. We had the hardcore title match. It was Al Snow, Hardcore Holly, and Billy Gunn, where Billy Gunn was defending the belt. I liked this. It was a nice brawl. They did a lot of hardcore stuff here. Hardcore Holly won when he pinned Al Snow after he had been hit with a famouser by Billy Gunn onto a chair. They probably broke down the spots a little bit more in their retro, but overall I thought the match was good. I give it 3 stars. I thought it was a nice hardcore match. I would have preferred Billy Gunn went over here because I just never really been a big Hardcore Holly guy. If anyone else was going to win this match, Al Snow obviously would have been another choice, but I thought it was good. I gave it 3 stars. Then we had the tag title match. It was Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett with Deborah defending against D'Lo Brown and Test with Ivory ringside. Jerry the King Lawler was lusting over Deborah, which was pretty bad. This match was decent. It's a shame that this was Owen Hart's last match at WrestleMania, so it does have that going for it. It just sucks that it was this. I mean, obviously, I think obviously if they had known this was going to be his last WrestleMania, he would have had a different match. But yeah, this was decent stuff. They did a lot of stuff with D'Lo and Test infighting and all that type of stuff. I thought that was okay. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett really carried this match. The match was very overbooked in the end, but whatever. And the finish, like, the match was really quick, and the finish kind of came out of nowhere and stuff. I would have preferred, like, a different finish. Like I said, I would have preferred Owen Hart and Jarrett just face an actual tag team, like LOD or the Hodies or something, but whatever. I gave it 2 stars. It was solid. Then we had Butterbean versus Bart Gunn in the Brawl for All. This was obviously punishment to Bart Gunn since he won the Brawl for All where he wasn't supposed to, but yet it was a tournament that was a shoot. So it's really weird how that happened. But, yeah, I guess this was kind of like his reward for winning the Brawl for All type of thing. And they tried to make it seem like that Balcom was going to have any chance against Butterbean, but he gets knocked out in an instant. It was terrible. I give it like -5 stars. I hate the brawl for all concept. I'll talk about that some more if we ever do like a retro for it or something. They did interviews on this show with Mankind where he talked about becoming the referee. Then we had Big Show versus Mankind, where the winner was going to be the number one contender for not the number one contender, but the referee for the WWF title match. This wasn't that good. A lot of it was just Big Show destroying Mankind. Mankind did the mandible claw and stuff to try to mount a comeback. Then eventually they just kind of started doing whatever they wanted. They used chairs. And eventually Big Show himself got disqualified by chokeslamming Mankind onto 2 chairs that were opened and all that type of stuff. It really didn't make sense that was a DQ because it really wouldn't be. But yet they were doing other things that should have been causing them to be disqualified. It was really stupid. Then they did an angle afterwards where Big Show took out Vince McMahon and he got arrested for it. And this was the first ever like face turn of the Big Show in the WWF. So, yeah, they were just really screwing up the Big Show at this time. I give this a star and 3/4. I hated the finish, and I don't get why this was on Mania. This should have been on like Raw or something. Then we had a 4 corners elimination match for the Intercontinental Championship. It was Road Dogg defending against Val Venus, Goldust, with Brian Shamrock. Actually, I have Brian Shamrock for some reason, and the Blue Meanie. And Ken Shamrock, I think I said him. They had some decent moves like in the match and stuff, but this match was way overbooked and all that type of stuff. I never really liked the 4 corners elimination stuff where you have to tag in a 4-way match. I just think everybody should be in there all at once. And yeah, Ken Shamrock and Val Venus got counted out because they fought on the outside and didn't make it back in. So Ken Shamrock went on berserk and took everybody out. Then eventually Ryan Shamrock was meant to trip Road Dogg, but instead she tripped Goldust by accident, which didn't make any sense because like Road Dogg was halfway across the ring, and he hits his finish, and Road Dogg retained the belt. This match I gave like a star and a half. The in-ring work was like fine. I just didn't really like the rules. I didn't like the finish. I really didn't like the way they went about eliminating Ken Shamrock and Val Venus. It was just all really stupid. Yeah. Then we had Kane versus Triple H. I actually thought these two had good chemistry with each other. They really went at it. You could definitely tell, by the way, that Triple H is definitely on steroids and stuff by like January 2000s and stuff. Because if you look at him here compared to what he looks like at like the end of the year, the body transformation is just instant. Even not even a year, Rumble 2000. He's already like he looks the way that you typically see Triple H look and all that type of stuff. This match should have been done on Raw. They did an angle, so obviously because China had joined the corporation and Kane was a part of it, they did an angle obviously where like Kane inadvertently threw a fireball in her face, so she turned on Kane here and joined back up with DX, and the match ended in a DQ. China hit Kane with the back with a chair, which caused a disqualification. But yeah, then Triple H laid him out. The crowd went nuts when Triple H and China reunited, which was cool. But again, this should have been done on Raw. This easily should have been done on Raw. This didn't need to be done at Mania. I gave it 2 3/4 stars. I thought Kane and Triple H had really good chemistry with each other. But I think I didn't really like the finish too much. Then Vince McMahon announces he's going to be the guest referee. I believe that's what that was about. We had Sable versus Tori. This match was bad, not good at all. There was points where the matches looked very clunky. Eventually, Nicole Bass interfered and helped Sable win by attacking Tori, and that was it. DX get interviewed for the first time, being back together. And then the next match, we had Shane McMahon with Test defending the European title against X-Pac. I didn't even know Test was a heel in this match. I thought he was babyface because he acted like a babyface earlier. This was very good, though. I really enjoyed this. I liked how it was booked, where anytime X-Pac got the advantage, the Mean Street Posse, who was in the front row, or Test kept attacking X-Pac, or Shane McMahon would cheat. It was really good stuff. I thought these two had good chemistry, though. Eventually, Triple H and China run out, and Triple H lays out X-Pac with the European title after followed by a pedigree, and then Shane McMahon makes the cover, and we found out all along that this was all a ruse. Triple H and China backstab DX. Afterwards, the New Age Outlaws run out, and the corporation and the Mean Street Posse attack them, and then eventually Kane comes out and chases off the corporation. I liked this. I thought it was awesome. It's just weird how within the span of like maybe a half hour, Triple H was a babyface and Kane was a heel and China was a heel, and that completely changed. It was a really good double turn that I don't really think a lot of people talk about. I originally wasn't even was gonna say I really don't understand why they did that turn, but to be honest with you, seeing how it all played out, it really worked for me. I still think they should have had DX just and Triple H and stuff turn babyface on Raw and then and not do the match there. Maybe try to find another way to get Kane on the WrestleMania. But it is what it is. I don't know why, but WWF and WCW were obsessed with doing things like this. Like they had things that won the whole pay-per-view, but that could easily be done on Raw. Like they did it with Hogan, where he didn't want to face Piper, and Halloween Havoc '97. They did it with Orton, where he tried to get out of his match with the Big Show at Survivor Series 2013. I mean, they did it in 2000 with Edge and Christian, but that at least didn't last the whole show. And here they were trying to do this stuff with the guest referees. Like, why is this being done on WrestleMania, your biggest show of the year type of thing? This should have easily taken place on Raw. It's just my opinion. I don't like it when they do things like that. Like, you would think, I mean, I maybe not the title stuff, but like the stuff with like Triple H and all that stuff should have been done on Raw. But whatever. It was cool because this is the first time I think Kane had been a babyface. So I'm pretty sure he turned. He was a heel all up until Mania 15, which was cool. And the crowd went nuts for Kane's face turn, and I loved it. That match was 3 3/4 stars, but 3 3/4 stars, by the way, the European title match. Then we have the terrible Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and the Big Boss Man. It's moments like this I'm glad I don't really have to go through like a full dissection of this show, because this Hell in a Cell match is just terrible. It's minus 4 stars. I think I gave it I gave it minus 3 stars, but I might go minus 4. See, the thing is, because of the ending, I have to give it minus 3, because I gave the women's title match minus 2, and I have to give this minus 3 because of the ending. But up until 2019, if you had asked me what my least favorite Hell in a Cell match, I probably would have said this one. I always forget about this match. There's a reason there's a reason this match is not talked about, because it's just terrible. It's left out of the Hell in a Cell DVD and all that type of stuff. And this really is a bad match. I'm probably one of the few people that like the Undertaker Ministry of Darkness character. Now, to be fair, I think a lot of people hate it, obviously, because he was obviously doing this stuff for a higher power. Then we found out that Vince McMahon was the higher power. So there's that. I think had Vince not been the higher power, maybe we would have liked it better. But eventually Undertaker wins with the Tombstone after a flat match. They really didn't do anything significant. You could tell Undertaker, I think, was working hurt, because his matches as the Ministry of Darkness gimmick weren't all that good. I think there was a downgrade in his in-win work, probably after Survivor Series 98, when he kind of started this gimmick, because he was very, very rarely was he wrestling on TV and stuff. I think most of the time when the when the Big Show turned back heel that same year, I think Big Show did most of the wrestling in the matches and stuff. So it's just crazy how that happens. But obviously they did the bit where the Brood came out and they hung Bossman from the cell, and obviously that's just a very distasteful thing. It's not edited out of Peacock. I guess apparently it's too much for DX to dress up like the Nation of Domination. But hating somebody, that can be shown on Peacock. I don't think they talked about it because I'm pretty sure when they recorded it, Peacock and hadn't merged with the WWE Network in the United States at the time, so they probably didn't talk about it. But yeah, this is terrible. I'll give it -3. Then it showed footage of the WrestleMania Rage Party. And then we had The Rock defending the WWF title against Stone Cold Steve Austin. No disqualifications, with Vince McMahon as the special guest referee and Jim Ross on commentary. I've seen this match before several times, and I hadn't seen it in a while. And I was thinking to myself, wait, I don't remember Vince being the guest referee. Well, because they did an angle with it. They did a thing where the commissioner, Shawn Michaels, came out and overruled Vince McMahon because he's apparently allowed to do that. And he says that if anyone from the corporation interferes, he'll fight him backstage, but he won't really do anything if Vince is out there. So I don't know why Vince didn't just stay out there, but whatever. They go backstage. This is great, though, if you overlook that. This is basically the Attitude Era at its best at the time. Two of the big stars of the Attitude Era going at it. This was meant to be a triple threat with Mankind, and that would have been good, but I'm kind of glad they went with one-on-one just because they had been building to the Stone Cold Rock match for a while. They had obviously gone at it before in the mid-card division, but obviously this was built up for a while, so I'm really glad that they went with it here. This was just great stuff. They just brawled all over the place, and both guys looked great coming out of it. Austin obviously ended up winning with the stunner, and afterwards he stunned Vince McMahon, and he celebrated with Earl Hebner. They did the bit where Mankind came back out and was the guest referee, which I kind of thought that was a good way to tie up that loose end, because if you remember, The Rock and Mankind were feuding for the belt, and it was Stone Cold Steve Austin who helped Mankind win his first title reign to begin with. So I thought that was a good way to kind of tie up all those loose needles and everything like that. Like, when Vince McMahon got out of his own way sometimes, he really knew how to put together like story beats like that and all that type of stuff. But that's WrestleMania 15. I love the main event, by the way. I give it 4 stars. I just think it's a great main event. 2 stars that knew what they were doing. Great storytelling. And I loved the brawl at the end and everything like that. I just really enjoyed it. You just felt the hatred. You just felt the star power between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. That chemistry that they have together is just instant. But yeah, this Mania really isn't good. I don't know what happened, but it's not a good Mania. If I was giving this show a letter grade, I'm probably gonna go D. I was thinking D minus, D plus, but I'll go in between and say D. It probably is like a D plus show, but I'm gonna knock it down a letter grade for not a letter grade, but like a little bit of a letter grade. For the hand in the Big Boss Man in the cell. But pretty much you can just watch Sunday Night Heat, the hardcore title match, the European title match, and the WWF title match, and be good with this Mania. Because really nothing else on this Mania is really all that good. But I guess you can watch the tag title match if you want, but I feel like there's better tag title matches you can watch in your life other than that. But that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know if James is just going to do plugs at the end, so I'm not going to do any plugs, but you know where to find me. I'll say them in other videos and stuff, but yeah, that's WrestleMania 15, so there you go.
We doing all the classics, you heard it, then I grabbed it. Flow like Method Man, then run like I'm Rabbit. Soon as I hear the bass line, it be my FaceTime. Music's in my veins, so just in case I'm without my iPod or a media player, I'll check my...